somewhat of a fan of the first, I'm actually somewhat excited for this. DLC and extras? Nothing DLC yet. I see. Thank you. Dear players, it is safe to say we wouldn't be here without your support. We hope you'll love playing our game as much as we enjoyed creating it. That's kind of sweet. Get exclusive gear for Henry. Catch your exclusive war as well, man. Oh, now that's really a throwback to Oblivion. Nah, man. I wonder if it's a joke in this one. You know, I'll go do that later. Let's start the game. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. The king Welses IV is taken captive by the rebellious nobles and brother King Sigmund of Hungary, lacking a ruler and land descended chaos. Only a handful of loyalties stand by the rightful king.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Danny! You! Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Is this right after Kingdom Come Deliverance 1?
Come to anoint us before we die?
Oh yeah, this Henry knighted, so yeah.
We'll get anointed after the battle's at hands. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Oh yeah, when do I get to use a crossbow? Okay. Oh, well, I got my answer real quick, didn't I? Go up the stairs.
Get up there quick!
Okay, first thing I have to say is, this already feels much better. So, bad guy, right? Ugh. I really killed him? Oh, this definitely is. I'm never going to use an actual bow if I could just use this, by the way. Oh, did I just get him now? Is this what's happening? Oh, sorry. Sorry about all that. Oh yeah, I might as well get a distance away. This guy. Hell yeah. The bow is awesome.
Got him.
Who else is there? What's up with this guy? This is a medieval shotgun, that's for sure.
Now I'll show you. Get coming inside. Forward. Move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Help defend the gate courtyard. Okay. Should I take this? Pick up. Well, we'll see, I guess.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
Okay.
Don't let the panther win through. What the fuck are they waiting for?
Oh, okay. Good shot. That guy got straight up got a gun. That's funny.
Get ready for another attack. That's right. Stop them. Dive. Draw your sword and follow me. Burn, fuckers.
I dropped my sword, but okay.
Knock it down. Fucking Wenceslas.
Press to attack, to defend. Okay. Yeah. Dick. Yeah. Backstab. 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 Yeah. Take that.
Shoot your head off. I'll kill you, you cunt.
Oh. Okay. Backstab. He's actually in front of me. Oh no. It's not good. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Can I take his shield? Can I equip that now? Okay, you can't do. Okay, I have to just get on with it. Can I kick this? Enemy is too close. What enemy? The enemy's on the ground. There we go. Hey, so I ain't get that thing for nothing then. Uh-oh.
Fuck. I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus.
It's not Henry, that's the other guy, right?
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
Oh, we just sent here in the
The
future.
most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
I bet it's gonna be a while till I get that dang crossbow again, won't it? It's gonna be a freaking while. Kingdom come. Deliverance.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Oh, Asian Mythology's coming to PS5. I can't wait to stream that.
Tell me you don't know Latin.
It's going to do big there too.
Apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold. And I'm personally
Beautiful
responsible
area.
for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere. So I wouldn't expect much.
Now, part of me
there.
goes like, it's interesting how back then there's so much empty space and not a city, but then actually like leave my town and see, oh, there's still just freaking vast distances of nothing but land.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well,
Oh, here we go.
looking forward to
Is
new
it automatic?
adventures?
Oh, it is.
Adventures that
Good.
will become the stuff of legends.
Yeah,
Of course
boy.
I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Maybe.
Right. It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another. I'll take your silence as agreement. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Hold up your eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the
Uh-oh.
Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
I am a soldier in Lord Gambia. I am advisor to noble envoy. You know what, let me give myself some authority here.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
I assume it's not far from the last one.
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Berghoff does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery, a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Okay, his charisma
Dots.
check's not that high.
Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Get on that dog to keep up.
What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Righty-tighty. Easy Riders. Find out from Sir... you. I like
I
you.
assume you can hear that damn dog of yours barking. Can you sort him out?
Off you go.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's
Hey there.
dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you. Henry! Hey!
not?
Call off that mutt of yours.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always
Hey,
Henry.
call off that
Because you
dog and
always
then we can
lose.
talk.
Come here.
Hey,
What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
Henry!
Are you that
Call
hungry?
off that
All right.
damn dog
I'll see what I can get
before
for
he
you.
walks down the line.
Oh, it's this. Oh, right. Menu. Definitely looks better than last time. Got a little more style and presentation to it. Love it. Food is better here. Wait. Oh, I have nothing in terms of food.
Well, no, hoorah! He said one. That part. Pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Alright, doggy. I can. Oh, I have the food now, so I can just. Or do I get it by talking to you? To feed Mutt, press. Oh, there we go.
Here, Mutt.
Fuck it, Tankard! Stop with that! Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way.
Very good.
Off this evening at least.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it. Maybe finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
A training longsword. Alright, let's get it going again. Wait, where's the, oh, I just jump over it? It seems to look sturdy, but okay.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Alright. Well, I'm in my armor, just... helmet. Oh, right, that makes sense. Padded protection. Is that everything? I guess so.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Okay.
Start. Draw your sword.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm about to say, you might do it if I learn how to draw.
I just can't.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
To perform attack. Oop.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Okay. Cover yourself by holding.
Good. That's the way. Why don't you cover yourself? Defend yourself properly. Good. Good. That's the way.
Oh, just do it automatically?
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
You charge your attack zoning by pressing... okay.
Good repast. No, no. That way I can block you easily. Oh, nice, Henry. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Always more if you
100?
like.
How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Hey.
To a good start.
Oh, dang it, I'm freaking out the block, mixing up.
And another.
Oh, no, about to get freaking murdered. It was real movie action right there. Oh yeah, that must have hurt.
And another. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Bastard. Come on, let's see what you got.
Up a fight at least.
Shit.
Go for it.
You haven't got a hope. You haven't got a hope.
Okay. I'm getting strong now.
Put up a fight at least. Put up a fight at least.
How much you got left? A little fancy twirl. Okay.
That one hit the spot.
Okay, I'm not gonna take that loss. Not at all. I refuse. Oh, is there no light attack? That's what I'm confused by. Alright. I can do all that again, but screw it. No.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Listen, would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good. I've got one last sock. Look.
Come on, we're in those sort
For crap, but
Wouldn't you swap it?
Tankard as if you can.
Well,
Dang it, I should have stuck the other one.
About that?
Yeah?
I don't.
No?
And then you go and take
Nah,
my
screw it.
last Russian.
Henry, come in. Henry. Oh. Just for...
Well, that's
And I must... Let's see if... But we might... If hand were kiss. And by the way, how about... You're in... So then...
just a bit...
Let... Keep... I see... Here's a... Have that...
Give over, tankers. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna put on your helmet?
Don't I have one helmet?
Can we start with...
The only thing you're missing is a wooden... Come on.
Just saw it now.
Can we start with the sword?
You've got your arm. Did you deal... I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
Hi.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Oh, right.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good. That's the way. Back four. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Nice. My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright. Alright, she's gonna block.
Nice, Henry. Good report.
Done.
Nice work, Henry.
Ah, you got round that nicely, Henry.
All right, all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Oh,
100? How about 200?
let's
You
go.
feeling confident
See
or
what you
not?
got.
Fine, 200.
Well, you beat me
I'm
one time. I won't lose this time. I hope not.
first hit.
Alright, maybe I play defense. See how that goes for me. Okay, be careful for the counter. Give the counter to my counter. Alright, I think this is the way to get him now. Don't be too aggressive. Be defensive, Brian. Might be the way to go from these.
Now we're even. Fuck me! Ow! Kurva!
Come on, what you got?
Ow! Kurva! Ow! Kurva! Fuck me! Fuck me! You knocked the stuffing out of me.
Hey, I won. Alright, so I definitely know how I'm gonna try fights in the future. Be less aggressive.
Sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Alright, oh, the holster with X. Okay, that works.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I sure did win last time.
That time we had a wager for your boat. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked you ass.
It definitely makes sense you lost the bow, because that was hard.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And, like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz, after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
A very good
You know,
firehouse type
this
story.
travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Mosquitoes are a son of a bitch in the countryside.
Evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not
I
what
imagine
call
you might
watching
get used
over
to
our
them
lord.
after a while.
Hey, don't make trouble.
And there's stuff for skin that.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir?
Time?
I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Should I go sword or mace? Well, the first go around, I go sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Oh.
No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And
Raz
I
is the
won,
real father.
so
I straight
Conrad
up forgot
goes.
that plot
What are
point.
you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Probably
Anyone
best.
for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? You don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Ratte in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You're right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Miley wonder if I had to block any parts.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
This is that home that gets you in trouble on it, but it's still fun to hang around.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? You think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Finally use for this one, right?
Eh? All right. What was that? What is this racket here?
Sounds like witch chants.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine.
Redheads.
Henry, I told you it's... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Uh-oh.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Those bandits are a different group.
Fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pig! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them!
I guess not like they can run fast in there.
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now!
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side!
Horses, quick! Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Actually, you probably should have taken you to a doctor.
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. Oh, man, it's... I'd lead the way.
So much.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Get away from Sir. Alright, let's get out of here.
Of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Damn, that
Watch the middle of the gorge.
arrow did some damage.
Keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the front. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back, give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want us to
get to work.
swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easy here. In that skirmish we all saw. Back, pitch back. With all your talk down to blind you. Catching some naked men before us is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Oh shit.
But I still can't see a blood.
Now then, we've got to get to the tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Played dice against lefties.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Watch instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Catch those naked bastards! Boulevard! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! Get to the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Oh, okay. I was pressing the wrong thing. I was thinking of another game.
Hey, get over here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to
I'm
help us.
assuming
No one.
in
Go
reality,
look into that gorge behind
it's
you
actually
and
like
see if
pitch
there's a
black
waterfall.
right now.
Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy all the time.
The soldiers there, so I set off after you. Kurva. That was a hellish maze. Let's go then. Hurry!
Oh shit. It's not a good time for a fight.
You're a dead man! Ah!
Hey, mutt.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Guessing this is a dream.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. Maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Jesus. How is he alive?
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Do you have on plate armor? Otherwise, it might hurt.
We won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh shit. Oh wait, that's must be a dream.
What are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's Cape.
Ah! Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Did the model change a little bit? Oh, so this is definitely helping out people that don't know the story. I get it. This probably is a pretty good entry point too.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Both.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
I will say, as great as this is, it'd be mildly annoying to go through upon
Henry.
replay.
Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think against Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
They definitely stepping up this. Yep, is that live action? Nah, it just looks
I've come from Skalitz.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
It looks like an awfully hot
I
coffee
put some
pot.
bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, terrible fall. Or actually, you survived.
Damn! This wound is still bleeding. Better back. That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. Damn! The wound is still bleeding.
Alright,
Bandage
I
it
think
up quick before I bleed out.
Oh, shoot. Got a pit bull.
Feel like a new man.
When did they start breeding pits? It had to be not too long ago.
Did what you asked?
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at
And
least
dogs
hide him
loud.
somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
All right.
The bandages are still fresh.
Can't quite sleep anymore. She want this body out of here. Dead bastard, that's funny.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
Alright, yeah. So, need to pick this up first, it seems. And by it, I mean the dead body. Wait, can I loot him? What we got here? Now, loot was not broken at least. Yeah, take all this food, that's great. Bandage. I don't think it's broken at all, so I can take all of this.
Ah, shit! Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Where's the game window? Right here, right? Okay, where the... Oh, now I feel where I dropped that dang body. Keep thinking that's a sword. That's a boar. Ah, crap. What would I do to that dang body? So there's no map? Shit, shoot. Oh, here we go. Alright, well that's done.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Where are we?
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Oh, so I'm just here to pick up the stuff. Okay. Okay, so I can't get any zoomier than that.
I really need to eat something. Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Hmm? There's a sitting stone? Huh. Can I get up here? Guess not.
I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate.
This gotta be it, right?
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs
Make it
I
look
need.
extra.
So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
We're both into being the sick ones that need saving. That's funny.
I need something to eat. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Something's happened. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Weapon at hand, in case there's
Good
any foul
hold.
play.
Down by the pond. Two of them fled, and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it? Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be quick, boy.
Eh, worth a shot. Alright. Pull out the weapon. Dang it. Why is it so hard to actually pull out? Dang it. Yeah, I'm dead there, unfortunately. Oh, right. I gotta equip it. You can't just do it because I gotta actually equip it, then I have to. Okay, right.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They must be hiding here somewhere in the rock. What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know, Lord von Berg.
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are.
Shut your mouth and start praying, you arsehole. Don't you think I don't know what you are?
This'll be quick, boy.
Ow! Bad luck. You want to try me?
Sure that hurt. One down. Well, he's running away. Do not think about it. I could by all means have equipped myself better gear. Even before this fight. Washed up a little bit. There we go. There goes the blood.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Bergov, and they was looking for two bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Bergov's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Also, it doesn't make any sense that two guys can ambush a whole freaking camp. Well, unless you're Henry.
Wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
I brewed a remedy. Can't you do it?
I thought you'd do that.
I will not. I'm telling you, I'm as blind as a mole. And without Pavlena, everything takes me forever. It'd be done by now if you didn't keep making excuses.
True enough.
I actually didn't make an excuse, I don't
I'll
think.
do what's needed. I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Oh good, we
if you
skipped
give
the
me
reading
some
part.
advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's
As someone argues slightly more common than it used to be. Yeah, I could use a snack.
prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Oh.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You can flip through the book pressing triangle. You can switch between recipes.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
For this, you will need wine, I can't read that, and sage. Okay, wine, 2 of that thing, and sage.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Where are the bellows? Oh, this big old thing right here.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Let me read the thing again. Okay, 2 of that and just 1 the other. Oh, right, inventory.
So where's the chamomile?
I think that's it.
Sage?
I believe that's it.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
If only had you here every time.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Handful of sage. Okay.
Have you got it ground?
Something down here? Oh.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Calamine brew. Am I missing 1 ingredient?
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, It's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I somehow got bloody again, so... Oh yeah, I know why, because I'm still freaking hurt. Where is that corpse? Over here? To the stream? Are you gonna poison the water? Pretty game. Dig another grave? I guess around here, right by the guy.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Did I literally lose a body that quickly? Of course it would be somewhere like that. That's it for the bodies. I think she must be more uncomfortable with freaking graves. Oh no, the dog died. That freaking sucks. Oh no, he's alive. Hey, good on you, boy. Let's get close to... Oh, I'm so happy that's faster than it was in the old game. The old game took forever.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
What?
Where's my fucking sword?
What?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Man.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you.
That's
then
the
I helped
daughter.
Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
What strikes you the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver in Skalitz turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I need something to eat.
Oh, sure is a lie.
Henry! Come and... Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Leipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of the company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
We have to go back. I saw it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw it.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where you get it?
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
We in the city, sorta, not really. Creator Dan Vavera. Dominic.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. At least a barber. And that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Open up!
Oh, they they just walk there. Even at this point, they get attacked. And then what happens.
Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sahanash of Lipa!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon.
Gotta be honest, he could have dodged.
Heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting on, whether you like it or not, your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
Might want to get the poop out of his face.
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
Didn't let me try to skill check it.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Can we actually make it back?
So I suppose the best thing is to go back to Ratai and eat crow, eh?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Kind of sweet he knows their names really well.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
There's a baddie walking through there. I guess they all are. Oh, hey. So she wasn't just a random model walking through.
What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight better that witch. Wench.
I tell you, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
She remembered the face.
With you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture and a half.
I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar.
What was that?
That is wounded.
Oh, hi. Well, Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then.
The stuff's undrinkable.
I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you're not back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Maybe.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
I got it.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scarlets.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush.
Agnes?
Of Truscovit's bailiff.
I know an
And it's going
Agnes.
to be a grand affair.
That's
When
an
rich
aggressive
folks
name.
get married, that's up his
I'm using
a
the
lot
name of
differently than some
a
tanner
hefty
hitched
woman.
fat house wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
That's Samin, of course.
Could I get?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord...
How should I... What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, young
Is this the only tavern?
in Truscovit.
You must be doing pretty well.
I'd be doing...
Time to
I'll
leave.
go and discuss...
And careful with... What can I get for you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semin is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
My nose is here.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world. I simply cannot carry sacks.
He's probably, in a way, has some degree of a point, but I think I'm just annoyed.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't gonna work?
It's not appropriate.
So, you simply aren't gonna work?
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks.
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find although, if...
How generous of you, Lord.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is...
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day. Great.
One beer.
Wait, is that?
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few
Nah, that's a completely different dude.
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you? God grant you health.
Don't bore. Mind if I find out?
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
It's like I'm invisible or something. I'll have a jug of wine.
Quite the adventure. I wonder if you're gonna see him move it somehow. I wonder if it spawns right when I just put it down. That makes sense.
That was our company, but the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergoth's men. Oh, doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand? Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
I've had enough of your insults. Our men were slaughtered there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed
How-
like
how
you
did I lose
surviving a
reputation
fight
by being
against bandits,
silent?
even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, You'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Get him. Oh, okay. Very well.
Hey! Now you fucked up.
Yod 1-2.
Blood flowing.
I wonder how advanced hand-to-hand was in this particular area. I say area, era.
Hey! Yes, sir! Good!
I have bad stamina. Is the dude just straight up getting beat up by like 4 people right now? Oh, this is not good.
Slice him up! Come on, then!
Alright, I want to get at least one of them.
Yeah, don't spare him! You want to try me?
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Yeah, that was a nice punch at least.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
I hear this was going to be a character building exercise for him.
We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl.
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you, I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible, and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
As a matter of that Deadpool and Wolverine scene.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that...
Otto.
Hey! Lord von Burgos!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Burgov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime and reputation. Everyone you act have consequences. Very well.
Suppose I really do need to find some
Huh?
job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of
It's
Perkstone.
about time. Come here.
Alright.
Do you have a moment?
Well, you want
What
me?
do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes,
Yeah, that's true.
you're right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off.
Do you think Tomcat...
No offense, but compared to him...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy.
Well, one of the guys...
Well, sure.
More like some...
How does he...
with his muscles. He
big
rips
fella.
logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes... Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tom...
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it.
Where might I...
In the camp by the...
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't... Try not to...
Alright. Apparently has one of the biggest strips in all of gaming, so we'll see. Does Henry have green eyes?
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work.
How nice.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be far.
There's a stud farm in Semin. Renowned farm.
And which way is Sem?
Southwest from here. Once you see the walled farm, though...
Do you know where I'm...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell.
If you find some work...
My main concern...
Well, yeah. People are talking of...
How much time...
From what? So, no.
Hopefully... I really need...
I can see that. Save up for something, or use those lockpicks. Either way...
Oh, well.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Okay, so I feel like I'm actually kind of let loose now. Yeah, I believe this is truly where the game starts. So it's on my first mission.
Clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
I need to find clothes though. Oh, I still have something hooked up. I thought everything was stolen, honestly. Alright, well. Anything more to say?
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
Hey.
Oh, you never did get a name.
What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work? To the
I'm
city?
guessing she's a
I'm
thief.
tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like this.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something
I'm
like
just a wanderer.
Yeah.
Then why?
Sometimes, but oh,
What?
because
What?
you can...
What do you...
Oh,
Don't get you.
You mean...
I really...
Good.
Fine, fine. I need somewhere to wash. Actually, it's actually a great place to stop and go on to these adventures alone.